Hello and welcome to Tarot Urban Myths. I'm Liz and this is all part of Tarot Journeys with Liz. Many people, when they want to read tarot cards, hear so many discrepancies about what you can and cannot do. So I just thought I'd throw a few out and, maybe give that path to you reading cards successfully, make it that little bit easier. To start with, the big one, tarot is fortune telling. It's not. Tarot is a powerful tool for raising self-awareness, for giving guidance, either for yourself or for whoever you're reading with. It enables you to take a little bit more charge of your life. And really, it encompasses the energies around you. But the big thing to remember with tarot, you always have free will. You can say no. It is not cast in stone. The other one, you cannot buy your first deck of tarot cards, or in fact, it's dubious whether you can buy any set of tarot cards. Now, this is great if you're out with a friend and you say, oh no, I can't buy my own. That could be a little win. But in reality, you want your first deck of cards or any deck of cards that you read with to absolutely resonate with you. You have to love the imagery. And if you don't love the imagery, it just isn't going to work. And people would choose what appeals to them. The other aspect to this is many people say you cannot buy second-hand cards. And we all visit markets or boot sales or are gifted them. There is no problem with this whatsoever. But first of all, make sure that all of the cards are there. Count through and just double check. Secondly, make sure you cleanse them thoroughly because you have that new ownership, and attune them to yourself. And in another one of these, we'll be talking about cleansing the cards, attuning, and really getting to know them. Some people say there's bad tarot cards. My first mentor always kept her tarot cards in the shed and would go out the back door, pick them up, and would never allow them in the house. But really, I look at them as your 78 little friends in your pocket. They're not evil, but occasionally they can attract negative energies. So cleanse, keep a crystal with them, maybe something like labradorite. And I think that will just make sure that nothing dubious happens. You must be psychic to read the cards. Well, everyone is intuitive. You learn to develop this. And I'm going to say we can all run a marathon, but maybe not tomorrow. So you have to practice, you have to get used to them, you have to get to know them, you have to understand a little bit about how they work. But that journey is fun, fascinating, and come and share it with us. We're going to take you on that journey. And along with that, people say you cannot read tarot for yourself. But actually, pulling those tarot cards is a great way to start learning and to continue. Whether you pull a card a day to know it, I would always suggest starting with the major arcana. And in the future, we're going to be talking a lot about the history of the major arcana and each card in detail. But, if you're struggling to make a decision, pull a card, and feel that answer, feel what it's saying to you. But certainly do not go, that card's not for me. You must keep your cards in silk. Well, that's a lovely idea, but it doesn't always work. You can maybe use an old scarf, and if you visit, again, boot sales, markets, or you've just got a lovely scarf in your drawer, just wrap it in it, primarily to keep the cards together. It's so important that you do that and don't lose any of them. Some people use bags, some people have a lovely box. If you're taking them out and about, you want something that's going to be easy to transport. Whatever works for you, there is no right or wrong. Death does not mean death. And we'll be talking a lot more about the meanings in the future. And with the devil, well, we've all got that little devil inside us at times. But no, they're just cards that help you to connect with your higher self. It's the wisdom that comes through. The choice of cards is not random. They are meant for you to read, for you to see. No one can touch your cards. If you're reading for somebody else, I would suggest having, and I use, again, these very vibrant looking cards that people can engage with. But I have a special deck which only I touch. Make sure after you've done a number of them that you cleanse them, that you keep crystals around them. You do all of those aspects to make it important. But all the time, you are learning more and more about tarot, and your achievements, your success, what you will do it will make quite a big difference. The same with shuffling. Sometimes you spread the cards and people choose. Sometimes I would say, you let them shuffle or you'll shuffle, ask them to stop. It's whatever works for you. But always shuffle at some point, because that energy will come into the cards and reinvigorate them. So I hope those little insights have helped you, and it's been great to talk to you today. Thank you.